Hello, welcome to Volumes with Neramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Draco, he's holding the box, and welcome back to the second episode of the first season of 7th Continent. And we're ready to dive straight back into the game. We have some stuff in the past here, nothing banished yet. We have some items, well, one item, we have the bow that we crafted last time. And we have some ideas basically of things we could make. We also have a bonus card with some inspiration that could help us out in achieving some successes in the future. So our character is ready. Now, where we left off last time we were here, we had this option here, this possibility of doing a sacrifice action, like giving a gift to the altar here, which actually meant you have to slit our hand and spread the blood on the statue. Now, as a lot of you thought this could be a bad idea, really, this early on. So let's skip that and let's explore and see what we get from other spaces. So let's check out this spot action here. So it's a 0-0 and we get 156. So, 156 says, you see a group of turtles gathered on the beach. Okay, more turtles. You approach without making any sudden movements and sit in the sand a few yards from the turtles. Here we can make another sort of sacrifice or gift, basically, action, which is, judging you to be harmless, the turtles move closer. Okay, and if we fail, they will keep their distance. Okay, I think we should try that. They seem friendly, right? So it's 0 cards, 2 successes. We need, 0 plus. So we need to get 2 successes. So I think, should we draw 2 cards? We could use the gift to sort of arrange the cards in a way that we sort of guarantee a success. But the thing is, if we fail here, it's not really it's not like we get hurt or anything. So I think we'll just draw 2 cards and see how it goes. So, a curse card. That's not good. Well, the curse card isn't bad now, it's just that it's 0 stars, 0 successes. It's really bad though if we get through all of this deck and then we draw from the discard pile and we get one of these, because that's how one of the ways the game can end. So let's draw another one, and that's just 1 success. Now we don't have anything that could help us, right? No, some of these cards can help you sort of in. I think, yeah, you have to decide to use them before the action anyhow. So we failed once again. I think we're being too cautious. I think we should draw more cards maybe. So that means that the turtles are wary and prefer to keep their distance. But it doesn't say that we have to like discard this card or get rid of it or anything. So we could try this again. But that means, let's say we draw 2 more, then we draw 4 cards. We could have just drawn 3 to start with, but. So the curse card just goes to the discard, but we could keep this Woven cord. We don't have any slots though. We already have 5 of these blue skill cards. So, but this is a way to make fire, and it requires, or it's easier to do it if we have stone or rope. I don't know. There's no stone or rope here right now, at least. I don't think we want to make a fire here. I mean, you want to make a fire if you get either if you get freezing, the state freezing, you need to warm up, or if you have some food that you can cook on the fire. But so far we don't see any spots here that we could be hunting. So I think we'll just throw this away for now. Remember, well, that's funny. I was going to say remember that we have the remember card. So if we want to, for a free action, we could just pick up one of those cards from the discard later on if we need to have something. And we have 2 of those, so we have 2 chances to do that. Actually, is there anything we should pick up? You're allowed to look through this discard pile. The pan pipes and the snowshoes and fighting fury. This is good if we're going to be fighting, but no, we don't really have any card right now that we want to pick up. We'll get to some later, I think. So anyhow, we failed on the turtle thing, but I want to try again. I want to see if we can. I don't know what we will do with them, but let's draw 2 more and take the chance. So, that's half a success. Wow, and then our curse cards. We failed again. Wow, I'm really bad at this right now. Oh. Okay. Wasted cards. So, yeah, this we could keep the knowledge is power if we wanted to. This is a way to get experience. And it's like a think action. It takes one card once. I don't think we want to do that right now. But now we wasted 4 cards and no success with the turtles. Wow. I don't know, guys. I think let's do this explore action down here instead. So 65. We'll see what that is. And wow, I feel really bad now. We wasted so much on the turtles. We didn't even get anything so far. That was a bad start. I think I'm being too cautious. You should draw maybe 3 cards. Well, it wouldn't have helped in this case, I think. But okay, so the waves lap gently on the beach. The sea is calm and there are no reefs near this part of the beach. Oh yeah, so this is a better beach than the other one we were at there, where there was a lot of like big waves and everything. The only thing you fear is the temperature of the water. So we could sort of swim out here. Okay, and then we would move. Oh, this is interesting. We would move to card number 70. But we also had that symbol there. So if we had the raft, we could go to 75 instead. And I guess that's sort of a better spot. Or a better travel at least. So we should, I mean, the game is sort of telling us, I think, that we should make the raft. Get out here with the raft. Because we need 6 successes for that. So I think that's what we should do. So, okay. This is over here. We could go west or we could go east. And we don't have any clues really. The clue for this one is just that we have this box that we could open. But it's really hard to open it. Like 5, it's a lock as well. We have to draw exactly 5 cards. And get 11 successes, which is more than 2 each. And as you've seen, that's kind of hard to do. So before we do this, we need to sort of find some item that can help us with the lockpick action. So, okay, so before we go, okay. We need to make a raft. Let's not forget that. And the thing is, to make the raft, it costs us 5 cards, but it's -3 if we have wood on the space we're in. Now we don't have it here, but we have it over here because of the grave thing here, or whatever it was. Yeah, it was a grave and the bones and so on. So it would be cheaper for us actually to move back here and do it here and then move back, I guess. That's 2 extra card in movement, but it's -3, so we still make profit, I guess. In terms of energy wasted. So let's do that. Let's spend 1 card to go back there. And that's another knowledge is power. Could keep it, but I don't think we will. We'll move back here. And since we're here when we're doing the craft action, then we get -3 because of the wood. So it's only 2 cards because we don't have any rope here, sadly. Or sort of, yeah, okay. Wines, I think it's called. So, the blowpipe and the bamboo armor. This can help us to prevent getting injured and poisoned. And since we're sort of doing, this is at the later stage when we get to choose to keep a card, so we will have room for it. Because now we crafted the raft, and the raft has the keyword craft skill, so we don't really, I mean, we could combine it with the bow, and that would just mean that we would have an item consisting of a bow and a raft. We could do all these actions, all the effects, by using the die 1 pip, but then we wouldn't get any more pips from it because it's a different keyword. So we'll put it next to it here instead and just have 2 items, and we'll get a new die here, and we have 4 uses of the raft, which could be used for either resting or going out on the sea, I guess, so the sailing action. And we have that symbol, which is nice as well. So that was, now we made the raft, and now we don't want to go west, I think, because as you can see, as we talked about, over here it's just big waves and all that, and we don't get any bonus from having the raft. Sort of, we don't get that extra card draw. So we'll spend another card. Oh, actually, we should do this now. See, do we want to keep any of these? This is for hunting. And that's you also have to check the keywords. So it's aggression and stealth here, and that's vigilance. None of those matches the items that we already have. But I think we'll keep the bamboo armor for now. It could be nice later on if we need to fight or hunt or be stealthy. So okay, so we're keeping that. So we have 5 ideas, and then we spend 1 card to move back. And that's the war paint, aggressive and stealth. we could make this for free, because now we're moving back and now we have the leaves here. And if you have the leaves, this is free. It's -1. So we could make this, and this will sort of help us fighting and hunting and stealthing. And we have a room, so why not? Let's say we took it from the moving action, and now we have it as an idea, which means we have to throw something away. Okay. Let's get rid of Nurse of Steel, because we're not tired or frightened right now. And we have the remember cards if we need to pick that up later on. So now we have the war paint, and we're doing the crafting action, and we're building this. And so we'll put it down here like such. And there's some glare there, so let's go over here. I have some trouble because I sleeve these cards. Maybe I shouldn't have done that when I was going to film it. It's always something you have to consider. These sleeves are like blank as well. If I do a standard cards these days, I always use the matte sleeves. So okay, so that's 2 uses of the war paint. We'll see if we get to use it. Now we have 3 out of the 4 different items we could have, and all the items could consist of up to 4 cards. So we'll keep building on this as we go. So now, fun times. Now it's time to go out on the seas, and so we'll do this action. It takes 2 plus cards, and we need 6 successes. But we're using the raft, right? So that means that by using this, we'll put it down to a 3, and we both get the benefit of having this, the +5 when we draw the card, but also because it's a sailing action, it's 2 successes already, and now the 7s, the lucky 7s are counted as successes. And maybe you remember we saw that, like on this card, we had a 7 there. If we draw one of those, that counts as a success as well. So we need we need to draw 2 plus and have 4 successes basically. So I think we'll draw. We don't want to fail this action. Let's draw 5 cards. Yeah, we don't want to fail this. That would be really bad. So let's just go 1. Oh, look at that! That's 3 successes in 1 card. That's awesome. And then we have another. Oh, okay. We already have the successes we need. But when you decide on drawing, you have to keep drawing as many cards as you decided to. So we draw 5, as we said. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the raft. That's 8 successes. We only needed 6, and we are through with that. And now I think we'll just do this a bit out of order, because now we're going to. I already know which card I want to keep here. The one with all the successes here. This one is like. Forwardness is 4-armed. If we have this in our ideas, we can use it, or in our hand basically, we can use it to get a success when we need to. So that is really great. And you can, I misspoke earlier, you can actually use this after you've seen how it goes, and you can throw it in to get another success. It's the items that you have to use before you start drawing. Okay, so forwarder is formed. Let's keep that one. That's our 5th card that we have over here in our hand, and these other ones are discarded, and now we get to draw the 070, but we get to add 5, so we'll draw 075 instead. That's exciting. See what happens. I don't know what happens on the first option anyhow, but here we go. So it doesn't say anything, we'll just flip it. And okay, you launch your craft and move further and further away from the isle. Yeah, so it knows we have a craft because we used we have another card because of the raft, so that's how the game knows it. Aided by the current, you move at a steady pace. After a few hours, you begin to make out the wild coast of the 7th continent. Oh yeah, so now we're actually heading to the 7th continent. This is like a little islet outside of it. Return all cards on the board, and in the past, put a 198 card into play. Each player places their figure onto it. Alright, so we will sort of, now you get to see how this works, and I'm not going to skip this, I'm going to do this properly so you get to see how it works. All of these go into the past. This is how you change location basically in the game. And then we put a 198 card out here, and now everybody, well, we only have 1 character, but he's going to start on that card. So let's see, there's only 198. And it says, you arrive at a stony stretch of ground running between the face of a glacier to the north and a cliff to the south. It gently slopes down to the edge of the ocean. Oh, so it's snowy. Oh, maybe we do need those snowshoes after all. We'll see. So here we are. We arrived from here with the raft onto the beach. We have some spaces we can explore, and as always, we should do this, right? Check if we see any numbers hidden in on the card. That almost looks like numbers, but I think it's like footprints or something on the ground there. Yeah. Oh, there's penguins. Look, there's little penguins down there. Look, Draco, penguins. Yeah, he's happy. Okay, so we're here, and this card just goes to the past since it's like a temporary event. So, what should we do now? Well, first of all, we should put out a card here to indicate that we have a sort of foggy or exploration spot that we could discover there and move on to another tile, right? Should look at that. Sorry, too quick. So we just put it like this, and now we'll do the explore action, or the whatever it's called. It's not called explore. It's called like pet find. Yeah, it's pet find to check out what this is. So, spider bite. Your calf is itching uncomfortably. Examining it, you notice a nasty red spot. You must have been bitten by a spider. You can only hope it has not laid its eggs under your skin. That's disgusting. Okay. Only the active player is forced to... Oh, it's forced. You see this red thing here? It means you have to do this action right away. So we have to do this action, and it's plus cards and 2 successes. Now we do have this one that we could, throw in there in case of emergency. So I think we'll draw 2 to get 2 successes. Let's do that. So, oh, there's 2 successes right away. Look at that. And that's a half one. Okay. So we did succeed, and then the little wound seems to heal nicely. That's perfect. Okay, and this goes to the past, and we put in 214 over there. The frontal edge of a massive glacier slopes down from the north onto the carpet of a luxuriant forest. That was a hard word to say. Okay, so here we have a forest, and once again I'm going to check this out real quick here with the magnifying glass, because there might be a little hidden number somewhere. I really like this. This is just so cute, the system. Okay, nothing from what I can see. If you can see it, tell me in the comments, of course. Okay, so now we could go to the south, and that's the number 3. Now you see the terrains are shifting, so now we don't use the 1 exploration cards anymore, we use the 3, which basically indicates that we're now in a different kind of terrain. So this goes down there. Probably have to move stuff around here to make room as we keep going, or we can move it up and so on. Okay, and here we have stone, and there we have some rope. And by the way, I should have chosen one of these as well. This is once again to do a fire, and now actually we have stone here, so this would be a free fire to make. This one is awesome as well. You get 2 successes you can put in there, but then you have to take a 1-on-1 card. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Should we make a fire here? Remember, because we are playing as a solo, we can always move with a discount of -3 cards if we move to a place where there is a fire. So it could be a good idea to have a fire in certain spots, just so we can move around more freely. Because here it takes 2 cards to move between the spaces here. And that's actually snowshoes, so yeah, maybe we should have those. You know what, I think I'll make a fire here on the beach. It feels nice. And we can always pick this up. So what we'll do is we'll take this. I have to throw something away though. Oh, I don't know, we'll throw this rope away. I don't know if we will have any use for it right now. So now we have this one, and we can craft it right away, because we have stone, the flint, so we made this, and this is not a fire in itself. Now we have to use it. So first of all, it goes down to our items, and let's see, it has to, oh, this is interesting, it has the keyword aggressiveness. Then we can put it under the war paint, because that one has aggressiveness as a keyword, and that means that this item now consists of both the war paint and the flint. And this die will go up to a 3 because it was a 1 pip on the fire card. But now we're going to do the fire action. And the fire action means that, let's see, we have to draw 1 card, get 1 success. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so 1 card, 1 success. And there we go. That was a success. And we'll keep this card, of course, because this is another one of those that we can have to just use to get a success later on if we need to. So that's awesome. And then we have to put this die down to a 2 again. So it didn't really help. And also, normally most cards you will get to keep it, but this one says discard this after you succeed with making the fire. So we have to discard it. But now I get to put a little fire token or fire standee on the spot here, indicating that we have a fire here. So traveling to this spot will be easier for us later on when we explore and we want to go back here. If we want to go back there, I don't know, but yeah, feels good to have a fire at least. So that was everything with that. Now I think we'll do one of these remember cards, and that's like a think action, but it doesn't cost anything. And then we get to pull out another card from the discard pile, and I want this one back with the 2 successes, because that would help us a lot. So now we have in our hand, we have some bamboo armor that we might build later on if we want to find some bamboo first to get the price down. Then we can do remember once again, and we have 4 successes in total that we can just pull out whenever we need to. That's so good. Whew, I'm feeling good about the the run so far, but of course we just started. So now we do have some actions we can do here as well. We could do explore up here and a spot. We could move over here, but I think we want to sort of do this card first and see what's here. So let's do the explore. It's free and it's 1, 2, 7 that we pull out. I mean, in this game it's kind of hard to do everything, but I'm that kind of person. I want to check out everything. So scanning the ocean, you shake your head. There is no land in sight. Well, we just came from a little islet, so we should see it. I don't know. The only thing you can see moving in the water at all, it's a sea turtle. Another sea turtle. Okay, slowly meandering its way eastward. Okay, so it's going out. The water is cold, and the sky to the north looks increasingly menacing. Swimming away looks less and less realistic. But we could get out of here if we wanted to. Once again, we would, because we have the raft, we would go to 43, but we could add 5, so we could go to 48. That's kind of cool. But I have no idea where we end up if we do that, of course. Basically, that means that, we should explore this place first, I think. And then we'll do this action, which is a spot. We need 1 success. No, we don't need a success. We need to draw 1 card. So let's draw 1 card. And that's a club. That's good for fighting. Oh, this is good for opening locked boxes as well. We could punch the box open. So I definitely want this one. And it has the keyword aggressiveness. And yeah, okay, let's get rid of the bamboo armor then. Let's keep the club instead. I kind of want to build it right away, because then it doesn't take up any slot here. It goes into the items. So what we need though is wood, which we don't have. We need some vines, which we don't have, and stone. We do have stone here, or flint. So that is a total of 2 cards remaining to build this. So let's do it. Camouflage outfit. And the shovel. Oh, the shovel can help us with the lockbox as well. So I guess we'll keep that one then. Makes sense. I really want to open this box and see what it is. I will put this under the war paint, because they both have the aggressiveness keyword. So now we get to add those 3 to this die, which means it's a 5 now. We have 5 uses, and if we use it, we can sort of use it for all. So let's say we were fighting, we could use it to both make the 7s, well, the 7s, yeah, it's the same, but makes the 7s work, and then this 7 as well. So if we draw 7, that's 2 successes, and then we have 2 successes there as well. So we're really good at fighting now as well. Maybe we'll fight something here, we don't know. And we could try the lockbox, but still, the lockbox is, I mean, even with this one, it's still draw 5 cards and get 9 successes. But then again, we have all these cards, so we have 4 successes here. We could add those. So 4, 6. Yeah, we only need 5 successes. Draw 5 cards, get 5 successes, and we might open this box. But you know what? I'll let you guys decide. Do you think we should do that right away? Try to open the box, or should we keep exploring, maybe find some other item that can help us in opening or picking locks, and that way it would be even easier. I don't know. I'm so excited to open this, but on the other hand, I don't know, maybe it's not a good thing. We'll see. You guys decide. Tell me in the comment section. Keep exploring or opening the box, or any other ideas or comments. If I made any mistakes and so on, just let me know. And thank you so much for watching. We will be back soon, just in a few days, with part 3. So hope you do the comments really fast down there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening, morning, or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.
Do you want to keep this little dragon this happy all day long? Then like the video. Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.